Hey, what's up, you guys? It is Friday, and I am not working tomorrow, so that's why I'm smiling. Headed back up to the campground this weekend. We're going to camp this weekend. Last weekend, it was just to open the camper up and do a little bit of plumbing repairs up there to the camper. Had a minor toilet issue, which I think I discussed that in a previous vlog post if you've been paying attention. So I'm going to go and shoot sunset when I'm up there. Now, I guess this weekend it'll be a test bed for how I'm going to manage vlog posts when I'm not someplace that has Wi-Fi. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do this. I've mentioned in the past that doing vlog posts when I'm in Arizona starting next weekend is going to be a little tricky, so I'll use this weekend to figure it all out, I guess. I'm thinking I'll probably just shoot like raw video right on my phone and send that straight to YouTube, I guess. I'm thinking that might be how I do it. I don't know. You guys got any ideas? Any suggestions? I want the vlog, obviously, to post to YouTube, so I won't be doing anything like nothing like Periscope or Facebook Live video. So like I said, I think it's just going to be straight from the phone right to YouTube, no edits other than just putting in a title. What else? Let me turn the camera off. I'm trying to think.
Alright, one peanut butter cup shake, $1.96 at the window, thank you.
Thank you. So I didn't turn the camera off to think. I turned it off because I'm stopping to get a milkshake. Damn it, I earned it. Sorry, ice cream is my vice.
Alright, $1.96, how are you today?
Good, how are you doing today?
That's great. Here we go, Laura, you too.
Thanks. Good things come to those who wait. Like ice cream. I don't think I'm ever going to lose weight. I don't think I'm ever going to lose weight because I like ice cream. No, I love ice cream. It's one of those inanimate objects that I think I can say I love. That kind of sounds weird. I might have to edit all of this out because I sound like a weirdo, like an ice cream fetishist. So yeah, this weekend at the campground, I'm going to go shoot the sunset in Grand Haven. Grand Haven, Michigan has a wonderful pier and lighthouse, and I've shot there before. I'll probably share a couple of pictures right now so you can see what it looks like at different times of the year. But I'm going to go and shoot sunset, hoping for an interesting sunset. Forecast calls for rainy weather tomorrow, so I don't know. We'll see. I'll take anything. Anything is better than going into your 9-to-5 job, right? Unless your 9-to-5 job is shooting photos all day. Then that wouldn't be so bad. But then again, it would be a job, right? The dilemma of the artist. When does art become work and not art anymore? I guess that's a good thing about working a day job, right? My art can stay in my art and not ever become work. Still being patient because it's going to be so good. Thanks, you too. Yummy! If getting out of work on a Friday afternoon doesn't put a smile on your face, this will. Alright, I'm back. That shake was excellent. Today, I have a couple of quick little tasks I need to do when I get home. Number one is mowing the lawn. Yay. After that, though, I'm going to head back into the woods. I'm not going to bother looking for mushrooms today, although today would probably be the day that I would find them. I'm going back to see if I can get better photos of the wood ducks. I think with a lot of subjects that I shoot, in my mind, I've always got like this one shot that I want to get. And with the wood ducks, it goes a couple of ways. Basically, though, what I'm hoping to get is a shot where I am low to the ground, so you're on level with the ducks in the water. I just think that perspective is going to be really good. And the last time, that I was there and saw them, when I showed you guys the video of them, they were hanging out on that log in the middle of the pond. So it'd be even better if I could get the low perspective and shoot them sitting on the log, because that log is covered in moss. And I just think that the vibrant green moss that's on there, the purple and greens that are on the duck, I think it'll just make for a really great photo. I'll probably take with me today like the EM5 Mark II and the 75-300. Granted, I'm not going to get that bright aperture that I would get from the 40-150. And I shoot with the 40-150 with the teleconverter on, so it puts it at like 210 millimeters and f4. But that extra 90 millimeters is, I think, gonna make all the difference in the world. So I'm willing to sacrifice some of the speed and maybe have to bump the ISO of fuzz, to get the shutter speed high enough to where if they do have any movement, it's not gonna register. But I will take the 40-150 also, because if they're in a position in that pond where they're close enough, then I'm obviously going to want to shoot with the better glass anyways. The resolution on the 40-150 is definitely higher than what you would get with the 75-300. So it's just one of those things, where you've got to weigh the options, and sometimes you might have to sacrifice to make it happen. But showing up to the shoot prepared for either possibility, whether they're close and I can use the better glass, or they're further away and I can use the longer but not quite as good glass. It's just what we do. Thank God Micro Four Thirds gear is light. It makes that possible, and it makes it easy to do. So I'm gonna kill the camera, wait for my son to get out of school, and I think I will fire the cameras back up when I'm in the woods. See you guys later. Alright, lawn work is done. Actually, I just paid my son to do it, so kind of cheating, I suppose. But while he was doing that, I was getting gear around for this little photo safari here. I'm bringing with me the EM10 Mark II, and I'm bringing that along mostly for video of this little walk in the woods. But I'm also bringing that to do some product shooting. I was sent today, it's gonna be my next product review actually. I was sent today this wicked cool Vanguard tripod. It's part of the Veo line of tripods. It's the 265 CB. So it's carbon fiber tripod, and they sent me the BB200 ball head. I'm going to be taking this to Arizona on the astrophotography workshop, and I was looking for something light to travel with. I don't know if you follow any of the videos that I do. I'm sure at some point you've seen or heard me mention the tripods that I use right now. I use the Mi Photo tripods, but I'm using all of their aluminum tripods, and they're wonderful. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're great tripods, but they're aluminum, so there are some downsides to an aluminum tripod. The first one is weight. I mean, aluminum's light, sure, but it's definitely heavier than carbon fiber. And the other thing that's a downside of aluminum tripods in my mind is that if it's the slightest bit cold outside and you're handling those aluminum legs, your hands get cold quick. And shooting in the mountains for this astrophotography workshop, I'm sure it's going to be into probably the mid 40s at night, you know, somewhere around there. And shooting in those temperatures with aluminum legs, I know it doesn't sound bad, but trust me, moving the tripod around and just even holding on to it, after a while it gets a little chilly. So I'll be glad to give the carbon fiber a run for its money while I'm there. And just traveling through the airport with it, having something that's that much lighter is going to be nice. And I'm kind of interested in the ball head too that they sent. I had asked them about the BB line of ball heads. They're really unique looking. They've got a couple of really cool features too that I'll go over those, you know, when the review comes out, so I won't talk about them now. But very cool tripod head, or ball head. They actually sent me the larger of the two models in that line, which that's cool, you know. I mean, I'll definitely be able to put the 300mm on there and not have any worry, but I honestly think that their BB 100 would have worked. So I guess thank you for sending the best one you make. That's really cool. And when the review gets done, you know, I'll mention it on the vlog and link to it, you know, where you can see the review and read it. I'm probably going to do a two-part review. One will be you know, strictly like editorial based, as far as it'll just be written word, and then I'll do a video review as well that'll be on, you know, this YouTube channel. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna kill the camera here and get over to the woods and get out there and see if I can find some ducks. If I can't find some ducks, I brought the 60mm macro. I'm always game for some macro. See you guys. So here we are out in the woods, or starting to get into the woods anyways. I've got the I brought the EM1, and I have the 75-300 mounted on it like I said I would do, and everything is sitting on this very light Vanguard carbon fiber tripod, and I don't have the legs extended all the way out yet. As I get closer to my spot, I will get it all prepped and ready for shooting. There are no people here today, which is good. Hopefully the ducks are here. But like I said, if they're not, I'll find something to shoot, and if not, anything interesting that catches my attention, then product photography it is. Everything's starting to green up. I like that. Alright, turning everything around and getting a little more focused on shooting now. Alright, I've got the legs extended how I want them, and here we go. Actually, before I get much closer, I should probably turn on the camera, get it set up how I want. So, shutter priority, and I want to be at 800th of a second. ISO on auto. Let's see, what is ISO right now? 1250. I can work with that. And I'm going to use the silent shutter, and I'll put it like at the high frame rate, just because I don't want to miss a shot this time. Alright, let's go. I don't see anything yet, but of course that means nothing. So I'll take my time getting close. They're right in front of me. Right out there. Oh my God. I was looking in the wrong spot for them. But now I'm behind some brush. Dang it. They just got in the water. Come out in the open here in a second. Come on. There they go. There's an osprey up there. Holy shit. And I half wonder if he was looking for these ducks. Waiting for these ducks to get in a spot where they can't see me. They're way on the other side of the pond out there. Maybe I'll shoot some video for you really quick with the EM1. Alright, I'm going to kill the camera for a little bit. Start it back up maybe if they get out into open water. Okay, I'm turning the camera back on even though you can't see them. They're actually right where they were at. They've just kind of laid down behind the grass. I could use the 14x magnification on the EM1 and I can just make out the pattern on the female's wing through the grass. So they're still over there. They're just laying around. So I'm gonna give myself another half hour here to see if they come out. The lighting is pretty poor right now, so not exactly ideal, but I'm just excited to see them again. So I'm gonna kill the camera, and this is probably gonna be a wrap for today. Alright, I am done shooting. Little bit of semi-success with the wood ducks. Another pair of birds came in really small. They were flying all around really low to the surface of the pond back there and landing on branches and what have you right over the water. And I don't know how well the shots of those turned out, and I'm going to have to get back and review them enlarged on my computer at home so I can identify them. But it was pretty cool to watch those. I think that they're Phoebes. I think. Because I thought I heard some prior to them showing up. So I don't know. I'm interested to find out. Got some cool photos of the tripod that Vanguard sent me. Now, those shots like this one, what do you think? Is that something I should share with them? I don't know. Just kind of played around with it in Snapseed. I loaded everything up into the car, and right before I decided to pull out of the parking lot, I used the OI Share app on the EM10 Mark II and Wi-Fi'd it over to my phone, put it in Snapseed, and did that edit. The setup for that shot, just really simple. It's just the EM10 Mark II and the 45mm f1.8. You know, it's a really small combo to carry that can give you a good shallow depth of field because of the focal length of the 45mm and, you know, the moderately wide aperture that it's got, f1.8. So yeah, you know, I've got a bunch more shots that I took out there, obviously, than just the one. And like I said, you know, when I'm in Arizona next weekend, I plan on doing some product shots for them as well out there. And also, you know, just give it a run through its paces. So far, great. It's really light. And I think that something that I'll run into is, now that I have a lighter tripod, I'm afraid I'm just going to pack more gear to make up for that difference in lightness, which will basically negate the fact that I have a light tripod. So I'm going to have to try to be conscious of that, you know, and not pack extra stuff, because when I pick up my bag, it weighs less. You know what I mean? So, alright, I guess I'll let you guys go. This is for sure the end of today's vlog post. Tomorrow, up to the camper, do some birding up there and do some walking around, and I'll bring you guys on that walk for sure. Take care. Bye.